This is Randy Crawford, American jazz and R&B singer. Now, if you're looking for a singer with an unbelievable voice, a singer that's won Best British Female Solo Artist Award and had multiple Grammy nominations, you came to the right place. This video will examine the life and music of Randy Crawford. Welcome back to my channel. This is Veronica Randy Crawford. Born February 18th, 1952, she's an American jazz and R&B singer. She has been more successful in Europe than in the United States. However, she has appeared on the Hot 100 singles chart twice. The first time was in 1979 as a guest vocalist on the Crusaders' top 40 hit, Street Life. She also duetted with Rick Springfield on the song Taxi Dancing, which hit number 59 on the B-side of Springfield's hit, Bop Til You Drop. She has had 5 top 20 hits in the UK, including her 1980 number 2 hit, One Day I'll Fly Away, as well as 6 UK top 10 albums. Despite her American nationality, she won Best British Female Solo Artist in recognition for her popularity in the UK at the 1982 Brit Awards. In the late 2000s, she received her first 2 Grammy Award nominations. Crawford first performed in club gigs from Cincinnati to Saint-Tropez, but made her name in the mid-1970s in New York, where she sang with jazzmen George Benson and Cannonball Adderley. She signed with Columbia Records and released her first single, Knock on Wood, If You Say the Word, in 1972. Adderley invited her to sing on his album, Big Man, The Legend of John Henry, in 1975. During a brief tenure with Columbia Records, Crawford recorded Don't Get Caught in Love's Triangle. She is also one of the vocalists on Fred Wesley's and the Horny Horns, A Blow for Me, A Toot for You, in 1977. In 1978, Crawford sang vocals on Hoping Love Will Last, the opening song on side 2 of Please Don't Touch, which was the second solo album by the former Genesis guitarist Steve Hackett. She led the R&B veterans, the Crusaders, on the transatlantic hit Street Life in 1979. A specially re-recorded version was featured in the soundtrack for the films Sharky Machine and Jackie Brown and appeared in commercials in the early 2000s. She later recorded for Warner Brothers Records. Crawford was named the most outstanding performer at the 1980 Tokyo Music Festival. Crawford also recorded the love theme, People Alone, for the film track The Competition on MCA Records in 1980. Her follow-up solo effort included One Day I'll Fly Away in 1980 and You Might Need Somebody in 1981, which became soul standards, and a cover of the Tony Joe White song popularized by Brooke Benton, Rainy Night in Georgia. The album Secret Combination in 1981 stayed on the UK album charts for 60 weeks, after which her profile dipped despite a return to the UK top 10 with Almas in 1986. In June 1981, Crawford also released another hit, One Hello, from the album Wind Song. She continued to record with Warner Brothers through the 1990s, but was unable to score another big R&B hit or major crossover success. Naked and True in 1995 brought Crawford back to her roots. It included George Benson's Give Me the Night and confirmed her soul heritage by featuring Funkadelic members Bootsy Collins, Bernie Worrell, and the Fred Wesley Horns. She enjoyed her highest profile of the decade when rising starlet Shola Ama had a worldwide hit with her 1997 cover of You Might Need Somebody. Crawford recorded a live session with Joe Sample on July 24, 2007 at Abbey Road Studios for Live from Abbey Road. The episode she shared with David Gilmour and Amos Lee was screened on the Sundance Channel in the US and Channel 4 in the UK. She has sung with Bootsy Collins, Johnny Bristol, Quincy Jones, Al Jarreau, Rick Springfield, David Sanborn, Steve Hackett, and Joel Sample, among others. I hope you enjoyed this video on one of my favorite jazz and R&B singers of all time, Randy Crawford. Now, if you've got a band or musician you'd like featured on this YouTube channel, pop it in the comments section. I'll make another video. Thanks for dropping by. Rock on.